Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an important topic for those of you in your 40s. Have you ever felt like staying healthy in your 40s is a whole new ballgame? As we hit our 40s, our bodies change. Suddenly the foods you loved in your 20s seem to work against you. What's going on? Well, here's the truth. As you hit 40s, which is a critical decade, your body changes, especially when it comes to how it handles inflammation and weight gain. Your metabolism naturally slows down and your body becomes more sensitive to certain foods. We'll be discussing foods you should avoid to help manage inflammation and prevent weight gain. Inflammation also plays a bigger role. It's your body's way of protecting itself. But chronic inflammation? That's what can lead to weight gain, fatigue, joint pain, and even diseases like diabetes or heart problems. And guess what? A lot of the foods we love, yes, even the so-called healthy ones, can fuel this fire. So what should you avoid? In your 40s, making smart food choices can significantly boost your energy, improve how you feel, and support a healthy weight. Let's take a look at some foods that might be subtly working against those goals. Ready to get healthier? Stick around and let's tackle these 10 foods together, one delicious, healthy choice at a time. Alright, let's kick things off with a big one. First on the list, sugary drinks. I'm talking about sodas, sweetened juices, sports drinks, and even those fancy coffee concoctions loaded with syrups and whipped cream. These sugary beverages are linked to increased inflammation throughout your body, contributing to heart disease and joint pain. Every time you gulp down a sugary drink, your blood sugar levels spike, leading to an inflammatory response. These empty calories provide little to no nutritional value and can lead to weight gain, especially that stubborn belly fat. Ditch the sugary drinks. Opt for water, unsweetened tea, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or lime. Your body will thank you. Next up, we're tackling processed meats. We're talking bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli meats, anything that's been cured, smoked, or preserved. Processed meats are often loaded with sodium and unhealthy fats, contributing to high blood pressure, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. These meats are often pumped with additives and preservatives that can disrupt your gut health and contribute to inflammation. Instead of reaching for processed meat, try healthier protein sources like grilled chicken or fish, beans, lentils, or even a plant-based burger. Your body will thank you for making the switch. Now let's talk about refined carbohydrates, those sneaky culprits hiding in plain sight. I'm talking about white bread, white rice, pastries, sugary cereals, any grain product that's been stripped of its fiber and nutrients during processing. Refined carbs digest quickly, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels. This roller coaster of blood sugar can leave you feeling energized 1 minute and then crashing with cravings the next. Plus, it can contribute to insulin resistance, increasing your risk for type 2 diabetes. The key is to choose complex carbohydrates instead. These are foods like whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes that are packed with fiber and nutrients. Fiber slows down digestion, preventing those blood sugar spikes and keeping you feeling fuller for longer. Let's talk about trans fats, those repeat offenders when it comes to inflammation and overall health. You'll find these unhealthy fats lurking in processed foods, baked goods, and fried foods. They're often created by adding hydrogen to liquid oils to make them more solid at room temperature, increasing their shelf life. Trans fats raise your bad cholesterol, or LDL, and lower your good cholesterol, HDL, creating a recipe for disaster for your heart health. This double whammy increases your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. Check food labels carefully and avoid anything that lists partially hydrogenated oil in the ingredients. Choose healthier fats like those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Now let's talk about alcohol. While moderate alcohol intake has been linked to some health benefits, excessive drinking can take a toll on our bodies, increasing inflammation, and contributing to various health problems. When you drink alcohol, your liver has to work overtime to metabolize it. This process can produce harmful byproducts that damage liver cells and trigger inflammation. Over time, excessive alcohol consumption can lead to fatty liver disease, cirrhosis, and even liver cancer. Alcohol can also disrupt your sleep, interfere with your body's ability to regulate blood sugar, and weaken your immune system. The key here is moderation. If you choose to drink alcohol, do so responsibly and in moderation. And remember, it's always a good idea to talk to your doctor about what's best for you. Let's talk about high-sodium foods, those sneaky culprits that can wreak havoc on our health without us even realizing it. One of the biggest concerns with high-sodium intake is its impact on blood pressure. When you consume too much salt, it causes your body to retain water, increasing the volume of blood in your blood vessels. This puts extra pressure on your arteries, leading to high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. High sodium intake can also contribute to other health problems such as osteoporosis, stomach cancer, and even headaches. Plus, it can make you feel bloated and sluggish. Now, I'm not saying you have to eliminate salt entirely. Sodium is an essential mineral that our bodies need to function properly. However, most of us consume far more sodium than we need, primarily from processed foods, restaurant meals, and packaged snacks. Aim to cook more meals at home where you can control the amount of salt added. Let's talk about artificial sweeteners, those sugar substitutes that promise guilt-free sweetness. They're often marketed as healthier alternatives to sugar, but the truth is, they might not be as good as they seem, especially as we age. Artificial sweeteners are synthetically produced sugar substitutes that add sweetness without the calories of sugar. While they may seem like a good idea for weight management or controlling blood sugar levels, emerging research suggests that artificial sweeteners can have unintended consequences for our health. Studies have linked artificial sweeteners to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even stroke. So, what's the bottom line? It's best to be mindful of your intake of artificial sweeteners. Instead of relying on diet drinks and sugar-free foods, opt for naturally sweet options like fruits, or use small amounts of natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation. And remember, water is always the best choice for quenching your thirst. Let's be honest, who doesn't love the crispy, crunchy goodness of fried foods? But as we get older, it's time to rethink our relationship with these deep-fried indulgences. When foods are deep-fried, they become loaded with unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats, which we already discussed as being detrimental to our heart health. These fats can raise your bad cholesterol levels, lower your good cholesterol levels, and increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. Fried foods are also high in calories and low in nutrients, which can contribute to weight gain and nutrient deficiencies. Plus, the high temperatures used in deep frying can create harmful compounds called acrylamides, which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. So, what's the takeaway? Enjoy fried foods sparingly. Instead of making them a regular part of your diet, treat them as occasional indulgences. And when you do indulge, choose baked or grilled options whenever possible. Let's talk about high-fructose corn syrup, a ubiquitous sweetener found in countless processed foods and beverages. It's become a staple in our modern diet, but its impact on our health, especially as we age, is a cause for concern. HFCS is a highly processed sweetener made from cornstarch. When you consume HFCS, it's rapidly absorbed into your bloodstream, leading to spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels. Over time, this can contribute to insulin resistance, increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes, weight gain, and other metabolic disorders. HFCS has also been linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition where fat builds up in your liver, potentially leading to liver damage. Plus, it can contribute to inflammation throughout the body, worsening existing conditions and increasing your risk for chronic diseases. Be a mindful label reader. Check the ingredient lists of processed foods and beverages for HFCS. Choose products sweetened with natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation, or better yet, opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. Lastly, I want to talk about red meat. Now, I'm not here to tell you to give up red meat entirely. It can be a good source of protein, iron, and other essential nutrients. However, it's all about balance and choosing the right types of red meat. Processed red meats like bacon, sausage, and deli meats are the ones we want to limit or avoid altogether, as we've discussed. When it comes to unprocessed red meat like steak, burgers, and pork chops, moderation is key. Consider incorporating more plant-based protein sources into your diet, such as beans, lentils, tofu, or tempeh. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos about what foods to focus on instead. Remember, your 40s don't have to mean weight gain and inflammation. By making small, intentional choices, you can stay vibrant, energized, and in control of your health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health tips. Remember, small changes to your diet can make a big difference in your overall health and well-being. It's never too late to take control of your health and make positive changes that will benefit you for years to come. Stay healthy, and see you in the next video.